Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Bulls in this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
Well, they've assured that it'll be an uphill climb the rest of the way if they want to get into the playoffs.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's King. The Bulls getting the bucket, and he gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
The pass to Palmer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Six to shoot. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by one. Lets it go from 11 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
There's a screen by Robinson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Oklahoma City trailing. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Palmer. And that one's good. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. You can't rely on defense alone.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Thunder trailing by 6. Wilson up top. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run. Passes it to Palmer. Shot clock at 6. Off the screen, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The Bulls leading by 6. And here we go. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. From deep. And that one's good. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And it's King with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Wilson. There's a screen by Robinson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Palmer. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Wilson. Clock at 6 and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Thunder. The Bulls 3rd.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
So it's Chicago now, leading by 5. And it's good. He's got 7.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Outside Hill. Fades. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Bulls leading by 7. They set the pick. And botches the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
To the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a change here. Gibson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside Hill. That's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Wilson against White. Wilson the pass to Hill. Over to the left wing. Here's Burgess. The kick out to Hill. Takes the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White, good. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Philadelphia. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Chicago, 6.5 games behind them.
And looking at Chicago, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
It's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
The Bulls leading by 11. Wide a screen. The dish to Johnson. There's the screen. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Back to Gibson. Here's Burgess. White covering. 5 to shoot. Oh, and then one in the right spit on it, and it is good. He's got 5.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, Johnson launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Dishes to Gibson. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. They didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Hill inside. White covering, and the shot is good. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Burgess. Thunder trailing by 9, and the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Hill. The pass to Burgess. Outside Gibson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. from beyond the arc, and he gets the bucket. Here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. To the wing on the left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago leading by 6. Don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
They've got King, and it's Burgess in at the power forwards position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Palmer. Lets it go from the wing, and too long on the shot. They're trailing by 6.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
White against Robinson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Burgess. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the screen. Kicks to Gibson. There's the triple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Passes it to Palmer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Burgess. There's a screen by Robinson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Bulls leading by 3. Defended by Gibson. Now the pass to Palmer. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Burgess. Just his first attempt. And good. Bounce off the right side of the rim. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead. Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Right a screen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Robinson. First in free throw percentage, 8th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 3. Fires from the line. Rebound by the Bulls. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
to the inside. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Moving it up. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
White against Robinson. Up again, throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Cal.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Passes it to Wilson. King, right side. 5 on the clock. Wilson up top. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Right a screen. They set the pick. There's the pass to Palmer. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 12 points for him.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
White against Robinson. Outside Gibson. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 8. Defended by Gibson. Inside, here's White, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 10-point game. To the middle. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. 7 points in the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Down low, here's Charles. Robinson with the block. Wilson up top. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Chicago leading by 6. They set the screen to the wing right side. Charles, the 19-footer is on the money. And the Bulls lead by 8. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exacto. King outside. Wilson into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Wilson's got 5 now.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Pass to Charles. Out to the right wing. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Wilson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Passes it to Palmer. Puts up a 3. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting. Don't be my goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder just way behind.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar.
Outside Wilson. There's a screen. Off the screen. Hill left side. And the pass to Wilson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Ball's knocked loose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And while we've got a chance, check out the stats for Johnson. First in free throw shooting, 8th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
To the left side wing. That ball is good for the field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
1:39 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. There's the pick. On the wing hill. He tries for 3. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Johnson left side. There's the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Misses from short range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And Hill has it in the corner. From beyond the arc, that shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to Charles. Right wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He has 7. And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.